What a do, party crew? I'm back here again. Sorry for the no uploads. I've kind of been working on things behind the scenes, and I was kind of waiting on some things for videos, and then some personal events happened, so you know, the next video got prolonged a bit. It is done. You'll see it in the next few days after this one, and the video after that as well, but you're getting this video today. Personally not in the mood to record, but I could use a distraction. So there was a new update today, April Fool's Day update, I guess. It's a Tuesday and they updated it on March 31st, which is kind of weird for Animal Jam Classic because it usually falls on Thursday or Fridays when they update this game. You're gonna get a 2-in-1 in this video where I'm gonna be talking about like an actual community topic and also the update video. So you know, follow the timestamps if you want to get the review of the update, and then also, you know, the leaks for the update and the kind of issue we're tackling, because it kind of ties into the leaks as well. All right, here we go. We have Paint the Town. We're gonna have a stroke reading this. We have still unpicked paints and hidden the soap. Now it's time to party. Come have fun before someone gets a mop. Heart. Well, thank you, little phantom friend. Yeah, as you can see here, you probably saw, they just have a bunch of paint around Jamaa now, which I think is pretty cute for an April Fool's update. It's like more than what they did in previous years, where I'm pretty sure they only dropped a little banner when you logged in that said like Happy April Fools or something. I don't know. But this is all over Jamaa. There isn't any like item tied to it, I don't think, because I haven't seen, so you know, it would have been cooler. But I personally like this. I think it was cool of them to do. I kind of hope they continue that trend of like little events like this, of changing the map, even if it's just very subtly. Then we got the Painted Egg Party Bundle. This is the new monthly bundle. Comes with the pig, the Pixel Palace, and a little purple, yellow, and blue item sets for the painter set and eggshell helmets and stuff like that. I guess this is for like the Easter bundle. Guess we can check that out real quick in the damage shop. So there's the egg shoes. You get 2 pairs of egg shoes, the cloak, the bow tie, eggshell, the painter tail, shoes, the smock, not an interesting item name, the necklace, and then there's the hats. And we also get the Pixel Palace, and then okay, it's called the Pixel Place, not the Pixel Palace. I'm just gonna throw it down there. And then we also got a pet pony, which I'm not too concerned about, I'm not gonna lie. Then the next part of the update, we got pet lambs. This is a new pet they have added to the game, which I was gonna say it's kind of surprising, but no, not really. They've kind of been on their little trend of doing these new pets over the last few months, even last year. I think the last few months of updates on the game for this year anyway have kind of been, you know, a little bit sleeper for me personally, but you know, they had some cool stuff, you know, like the pet pony, the lunar pony, I thought was pretty neat. But we got the lamb here. We got Crunchy Tree. It's pretty cute. Oh, it paints a little egg. That's so cute. And it's different every time. Not sure what lambs have to do with Easter though, but I think it's pretty cute. And then we have Tierney's sunfish as a tribute to Dr. Tierney's lifetime work as a marine biologist and educator. An ocean sunfish has been added to Tierney's aquarium in honor of her memory. So if you guys don't know, Tierney, you know, the gal that owns this aquarium here, unfortunately passed away, I believe a few weeks ago. A bunch of people were posting about it. I think Animal Jam posted about it as well, and a lot of people wanted Animal Jam to add some kind of tribute, which I think is pretty nice. So as you can see there in the aquarium, there's a big old sunfish, which I think it's pretty nice, and it's always just going to be, you know, pretty nice to have this area still in the game. There was some people kind of dancing around in here a few weeks ago when the kind of news hit the Animal Jam scene, but pretty nice that they have this here. We do also got the egg scavenger hunt. See if you can spot all 12 hidden eggs around Jamaa. They do this kind of like every year. Last year they did it. I believe these are the same eggs. Yeah. Same eggs as last year, which is kind of a bummer. Not too big of a fan of them re-releasing an item they already did last year, but nonetheless, I'm not going to go through all the locations in this video just purely because they're all the same. Eggs, not the same locations as last year, but they're the same eggs. So I'm not particularly enthused by that. And then we got the Spring Festival, which is just the seasonal adventure. And then we got sheep domestication facts, if you want to read up on those. I personally do not. So now we get into the leaks time. I'm going to go over the leaks of things that do not matter. Okay, just simply put them. So here's all the rims for this month. We got the Foolish Cat Hat, Foolish Arrow, Spring Old Hood, Golden Phantom Mask, which I think is pretty cool, and the Carnival Star Cape. This is for April 6th to May 4th, so make sure to pick up on those every Monday. You know, I'm gonna be picking up on those. Then we got the contest items, which are lavender. So the Wind Helmet, Wind Tail Armor, and Wind Amulet. So this is to coincide with, what was it, the Wind Gauntlets and armor that they did. I don't know if they did the gauntlets, but I know they did the wind armor like a year or two ago. So pretty nice that they finished that set. I'm pretty sure it's like maybe the only contest item set that's fully complete now. And now the Phantom Emporium items. I kind of forget they'd be doing this, I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of the items don't particularly interest me a lot of the time, but it is a topic for discussion in this video, because there has been a few people DMing me complaining about it. These are all the items here right now. From what I know, this information was forwarded to me, but I think it was from James, so shout out to them. Anyway, on screen right now, you see all of the items here. Some of these are like, you know, Diamond Shop, spiked collars, spiked wristbands, whatever. Some of them are membership bundle items that, you know, released like 10 years ago at this point. Those carrot items. What mainly is causing trouble is the two bottom items, the Alpha Training Mat and the Sparkly Boa. These two items here. Now there is also another item that I think is going to create some issue being re-released as well, but it's not quite comparable to these two being released. The Alpha Training Mat is a promo item that you get from unlocking actually like over 150 codes, I'm pretty sure, and the Sparkly Boa just became rare over time, over the last while, purely because it's a collector's item and it's a fashionable item, I guess. I don't know. I've always looked at Sparkly Boas as a store item, and guess what? They still are now. Sorry to break it to you. What a lot of people are obviously complaining about is them re-releasing items that have quite significant worth to them. The Alpha Training Mat, I don't know how much they were worth. Actually, I don't know how much either of these items are worth. I kind of stopped caring about rarity a pretty long time ago on this game. Just gonna put that out there, but I still feel for the guys that like are affected by this, of course, because when I did care about worth, this happened to me all the time. Items would be re-released that I had that were worth quite a bit, and I was pretty much just out rarity. But as for this, it's kind of weird. You know, personally, my opinion on the Phantom Emporium as a whole, I think it gives a lot more possibility for people to get items that they genuinely don't have the opportunities to get anymore. Like the Alpha Training Mat, for example, here, it's very hard to source codes for adopt a pet houses that are unique codes, you know, because I'm pretty sure you need unique pets to complete the checklist or something, right? In order to get the training mat, if I'm remembering correctly. Even still, getting the codes is hard to do nowadays, and if you can, they are expensive as well. Even though it is a promo item and people have gotten it legitimately through spending money on promos, you know, them creating opportunity for people to get it now, I guess, is good as well. It's kind of a double-edged sword. You're going to affect some people in this regard, but you're also giving opportunity for people to get it that never had it before. And I guess that applies to Sparkly Boa as well. You know, it was in stores at one point, people stocked up on them when they were coming to stores and stuff, and then when they stopped coming to stores, they kind of gained worth over time, the more popular the item got. And I guess that's where the issue lies. You know, the people that have these items are going to be affected by this. They're just going to be out of pocket, essentially. You know, maybe it's going to be worth, you know, a tad bit, but not even near a fraction of what it used to be worth when it wasn't in stores in the Phantom Emporium. Because, you know, when it comes out in the Phantom Emporium, people are going to stock up on them, even if they are like 20 diamonds each. You know, they're not going to retain the same value they had before they entered the Emporium. And I mean, it's not really the first time the Emporium, from what I know, has done this. From what I remember anyway, from the past few months, they have been re-releasing a lot of these items. I haven't been picking up on them because I already have everything that they are re-releasing, so it doesn't really matter to me too much. A lot of the time they are kind of targeting like den uncommons, it seems like. So if anything, you den collectors are in trouble, and you know what, you guys usually are the brunt of it, unfortunately. But I mean, I guess this is always what kind of Animal Jam set out to do with the Emporium in the first place, was to create kind of a limited time for players to get some items that might have been valuable. Albeit it's kind of, dare I say, counterintuitive, because, you know, them releasing it for everybody to buy doesn't make it rare anymore. So I don't know. It's kind of silly in that regard, but I think it's healthy for the game nonetheless. You know, it creates more, as I said, opportunity for players to get these items. And I know, you know, I might catch some flack for that opinion. I just want to let you know, I'm saying this as an owner of a lot of these items that are coming out. Okay, I have a full sparkly boa set on one of my accounts, and I have like 6 alpha training mats, so I'm under the flame just like the rest of you guys, okay? But I think regardless of what Animal Jam does with the Emporium, some people are just gonna be mad, you know? It's just how Animal Jam is. And the last item that's going to be re-releasing is the fancy lei, which I'm pretty sure they've already re-released that once before, funnily enough. Last year, I believe, actually, they released it for like a few hours, was it? Or like a few days? I don't remember what it was. I think they did it accidentally, or meant to do it for a longer duration. I don't remember. I remember that was the brunt of an update last year, just like how it is again this year. So I don't know. Either way, now you're in the know of everything coming out, so don't get scammed. You know, some people are trying to panic trade their boas and their training mats, and I mean, the training mat is horrible demand from what I know anyway, so good luck trying to get rid of that, even when it was rare. By the way, they'll be available early next month or later this month, so yeah. Big thank you to the members, though, for any of you left. You know, kind of been dormant on the channel. It's only right that, you know, some people just kind of dip on out. I wouldn't blame y'all. You guys know the next 2 videos coming out, so you'll get some sneak peeks before they come out. But big thank you to guys still support the channel even when I'm going through the thick of it. That's gonna wrap it up here. Kind of a filler video, I'm not gonna lie. Just need a little filler video to get back in the swing of things. I should not promise consistency, especially when I started this video saying I didn't want to record. So either way, the next 2 videos are already done, so you'll see them eventually, you know, in the next few days, weeks, and one of them is extremely long. I'm just gonna preface that now, so you'll have enough Keck AJ content that's even in demand anymore. Yeah, sorry if this was shameless, but you know, it's me after all. Catch you guys in the next one.